What's up? What it is? What's good? What's going on, YouTube? I am back with another racial reflection, okay? Episode. Like, I haven't done one of these in a minute, and this one gonna be quite different. We're gonna just jump right into it. So right now, I'm gonna just do my whole reflection on Jeffrey Dahmer, okay? So as you guys know, it's this Netflix series out that's called Dahmer. And you know, it's this I want to say this man now. Well, he died, but this man, whatever, he you know, going through this little mental phase where he is he actually a gay man that's raping young dudes and inviting them to his crib and killing them basically. And people, you know, are like, this happened like in 2002, I think, in Milwaukee, in this apartment building, but it also started in Ohio, and I think it's something somewhere else where he worked at a butcher shop, and you know, he was like 17 years old and doing some crazy ass shit. So one of his victims got away, and he got locked up, and also he got killed in jail, you know, and he got baptized in jail. He did a whole lot. Like, y'all gotta go watch the series. Like, it's a lot. Everybody's been talking about it, and I want to say my little piece on it. Like, I feel like this. I don't blame his parents. Well, actually, I don't really blame his parents. I blame his brain, like his mental. Like, people cannot help how they feel, and I feel like he heard those voices in his head, and he just went with that. And it's not like that he wanted to do the stuff that he did. Like, he literally tortured people and drugging them, or drugging these young gay men coming at his crib. And that's sad, but he was only doing what was told that was in his head. And also, we're gonna try to backtrack a little bit, like why he kind of did that, why I think he kind of, you know, got into the whole dead thing, because I feel like his daddy, when he was teaching him how to do like roadkill or something like that, when you kill animals or some shit, I think that's what it's called, and he was teaching them how to, you know, take the guts out and all that shit. Like, he remembered that when he was younger, because they showed that in the series too. Like, it's a whole lot. And you know, excuse me, y'all, some kids do pick up what they learn from their parents. And I feel like when because his daddy was in and out the house, and also, when I will say this, his mama was taking a lot of pills when she was pregnant with him, but while she was pregnant, she kept on like getting like pain and shit like that. So it was a lot. Like, he was going, like, he wasn't no regular baby in her stomach. Like, she was like, I'm supposed to be happy while I'm pregnant. Why I'm feeling like this? It was something wrong with the baby. And I blame the hospital. Like, we blame the hospital for not checking on the baby, because normally, like, babies go through a whole little test when they you know, coming out the womb. Like, hearing, brain, making sure you know your body is functioning the way it should be. And you know, like, it's really sad that he let his mind take over him, because everybody's blaming the parents. Okay, his daddy showed him roadkill, but he didn't mean say go kill people. He didn't mean that. And the mama, she was kind of crazy too, y'all. She was crazy, because she left him with the daddy. And you know, I feel like he didn't really get a lot of attention. And I feel like this show really shows how people don't check up on their kids and making sure their mental is right. Like, y'all need to start asking, what's wrong with you? Are you okay? Like, I feel like as soon as when I become a mother, like, I'm gonna be on my child. Like, what is wrong with you? I'm taking you to therapy. And I feel like his daddy in the film was trying to do that, because he went into the mental hospital, and his daddy was like, did you get help in there? He was like, no, it was like really just chill or something. Like, because if you watch it, you'll know how he talk. Like, And his daddy, you know, was in the room. I mean, his daddy, while he was in the hallway talking when he was getting out the mental hospital, his daddy sat in the corner. He was like, go warm up the car. And I'm thinking he finna go tell somebody about, like, oh, he need to stay up in here. His daddy went to the bathroom and just started crying, like, oh my God, I know my son need help. But if you know your son needed help, baby, you should just go ahead and hook him up with a therapist. Because maybe he don't understand life. Like, maybe he didn't understand why he was thinking these things. Like, and some people don't know why they thinking this, why they thinking that. And I feel like he was just going with what he knew. And people was telling him in his head that, you know, yeah, get drunk and kill him, you know. And I feel like he knew that he was sick. Like he said in his statement, he knew he was sick. He knew something was going on with him, but he couldn't control it. And it feel like when he started talking sometimes, y'all, it feel like he was like in a kid type of vibe, like a kid imagination or something like that. Like it felt like that. He didn't give like artistic vibes because he was very smart on what he was doing. And like I think the saddest thing that I saw in one of the episodes was the episode about Tony, the deaf boy, when he like literally, I feel like he loved Tony because he didn't drug him the first night. He actually loved Tony. He loved him. And I feel like he didn't really want to do that to Tony. Tony, like, that was sad. Like, I was like, what? Like, and they actually had, like, some men he didn't have sex with. He would just automatically drug him and kill him. He actually had sex with Tony. I mean, Tony. Tony. But it's like, it was crazy, y'all. And I feel like y'all should go watch that. Like, make sure y'all like, the way I took it was like, of course, be careful who you know, hang out with, and be careful who you go to the clubs with, or like, just be careful out here because people are crazy, and we do have a lot of Dahmers here in this city, Chicago. We have a lot of Dahmers, okay? So just be safe. We have Dahmers everywhere. I'm stop saying that, but we have a lot of people like that. So like, be safe and, you know, check up on your kids' mental. Like, make sure your child is okay. Like, ask them, how's your day going? How's this going? How's that going? Like, he didn't get that from his parents. His parents yell and scream all day, arguing, and you did this to me. Like, his mama, and it's another scene where she was pregnant with Dahmer. She sat outside in the rain. The husband ran past. She got nothing but a nightgown on. It's raining. She's at the bus stop, but good thing it was a shield right there. Like, it was like, yes, this baby is making you do some crazy stuff. And people do say, like, and they did say that she had postpartum, but I think the baby got postpartum. It didn't hit her wrong. Like, it was something about that baby. And at the end, it was when he died in jail, when a man killed him in jail, his mama was trying to sell his brain to this university where they want to test the brain, like, why was he acting the way he was. The daddy was like, no, but he did ask to cremate. Dahmer did said in his will he wanted to be cremated. The daddy was like, no, he's not getting cremated. His brain needs to be cremated with him, because they already sent the brain to the university. So the mom was like, no, because we need to see what happened with our son. Even though the whole movie, the whole TV show, she was acting crazy and shit like that, but that kind of made sense. Like, we need to know, like, who else has this brain out here. Like, we need to dissect it, whatever the word is. We need to see what is going on with his brain. And they burnt the brain, y'all. The daddy was not going. And because the judge was like, I gotta go what the will is saying, and he wanted to be cremated, so the brain got to be cremated with it. Like, I feel like I want to know what type of brain that he got, because I don't want my child to have that. Not that I can't control it, but I feel like we got to be careful. Like, these women that's out here pregnant, it's not good to smoke, you know, because you never know, your baby might be turning out like that. It's not good to, you know, drink while you pregnant. They said drink red wine. No, you ain't doing that, because, you know, in the food that you eat, these doctors are telling us this for a reason, y'all. I'm not pregnant, but I'm just saying, like, doctors tell us stuff for a reason, because stuff like that could happen. So I feel like it was a mental thing going on, not that something was going on. Oh well, something, his parents made him do some stuff like that. He didn't get enough attention from his father when the mama left. Even when the mama was there, she gave him a little attention, but not like that. Like, not more than what she gave the brother, the baby brother. It's just a whole lot, y'all. A whole lot that I feel like it's people out here in this world that literally is going through what Dahmer went through. And I bet you some parents out here looking like, oh my God, that is definitely my son or my daughter. Like, start checking up on y'all kids. Check up on y'all kids' mental. It's a big thing, because kids can be thinking about suicide thoughts, trying to do some, people telling them in their head, oh, go kill that person, go do this, do this. Like, he didn't want to do that stuff to those boys. And yes, the neighbor did, one of his neighbors, I do agree with how the police did her. Like, if I keep calling you every night, telling you I hear somebody killing somebody or doing something, it should be an automatic, come on now, let's go. Okay, I'm on my way. There's no, ha ha ha, you probably hearing noises. They thought it was really funny. And I understand, like, in the movie, these officers got rewarded, y'all. Got awards, okay? Saying how strong they were to deal with all this going on. People try to take them out, they glow and all this. Like, what? Like, what the fuck, y'all? It was sad. Sad, okay? And I don't know what's how Milwaukee work, but I ain't moving out there. Milwaukee, Wisconsin, y'all can have that. I ain't moving out there. I mean, people that's from Milwaukee always come to Chicago, and people from Chicago go to Milwaukee because it's cheap. It's the truth, y'all. That's how it is. Like, but I like the city. I like to see things. I like to see downtown. I like to do everything. But that ain't the point right now. But you feel me? Like, that story, it will always be in my head. Like, as soon as I have a child one day, like, I'm gonna think about that movie, because I don't want, like, people don't want their child to be like that. And you can't stop them, but you can help them, you know, guide their way, because you never know, like, they can spaz out on you one day. But, like, check on y'all people, and also check out this TV show, y'all, because everybody trying to, like, make it seem like, oh my God, he's the devil. Yes, he was a monster, but it was the monster that was living inside of him, the demon that was living inside of him. He couldn't control the demon, and plus on top of that, he was a homosexual. Like, what the fuck? Like, that gotta be hard. Your parents didn't even know. You gotta think about that shit too. And people try to say that he had a thing for black men. No. He went to a low income, like everybody do, low income, where he can afford, because his daddy put him out. He got kicked out the army over some shit. He got fired from every job. Like, y'all gotta go see this. And the thing about, I wanna say this, baby, I don't care if I was gay. He's not cute. Y'all didn't even get a good looking white man. He wasn't even, but a lot of crazy people ain't cute, so it is what it is. Like, I mean, if you drunk in the club and you looking at him, he still don't look like nothing. Like, I feel like the one that played him looked better than the original one, right? The real one is ugly. The one that played him, okay, he decent, but he looked just like a damn duck. Sorry, guys. Sorry. But, and I want to say this too. Like, at the end where he tried to get baptized because he thought being baptized is gonna, you know, make him get close to God and God gonna forgive him, because during that time that clown stuff happened. That after he was in jail, that man with the clown, he was raping people and stuff like that, Eddie or something like that, he got elected the chair or whatever. And Dahmer saw that interview where he was like, I'm at peace with God, so I'm good. Like, he's ready to go for elected chair. And Dahmer took that as, I'm gonna get peace with God too. Maybe that gonna change how, if I'm gonna go to heaven or hell. So took that in. And but the inmate, the black inmate, man, played. He beat the fuck out of him. He beat his ass. Like, you did all this to this man. This is how pain feel. Nah, it was good. Like, I would say that story is kind of like, it's a sensitive type of topic, or like a sensitive thing to watch. Like, but you got to be strong to watch that. Like, I took it as, it's a learning lesson. Like, for me, it definitely is. Like, be careful who you hang out with. Watch your drinks at these clubs, y'all. People are trying to kill you like that. Like, boom. And it's all about sex these days. Like, the whole thing was like about sex and what he wanted. But I feel like the thing that he wanted, he wasn't even sure what he wanted. He knew that he wanted men, but it was something else. Like, you're gonna keep, when you watch it, you're gonna be like, okay, what is his point? Like, what is he trying to do? He want fake men or a real man? Like, I'm just gonna leave it at that. Like, and you have to be 18 year older to watch it. Watch it when you turn 18, okay? 17, you going on 18, yeah, watch it. But if you just turn 17, you know, imagine. They should start saying 17 and older, because what's the difference? You're gonna be 18 in a couple months or years. Like, what the fuck? But watch it, y'all. Watch it so you can learn things, especially you teenagers out there that want to party and not listen to your mom and them. They trying to look out for you. So listen, don't be disrespectful, listen. But that's all I gotta say about this topic, y'all. If y'all like this video, comment down below. If you want me to do more reflection videos, comment down below. Also, like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to turn on that notification bell. And always remember, the purpose of living is to keep on living. Peace.